What's up, everybody? This is Rob Shack. So today we're going to be going through this is, I guess, part 6, maybe 5, I can't remember, of my Gran Turismo 3 400 meter dash series, where I go through all the cars in the game, and I'm just testing out how fast they all are on the 400 meter dash. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and enjoy the video. So, for those of you who are new to the channel, I've been going through Gran Turismo. I play Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, Halo, Overwatch, all that stuff. But in this video specifically today, I'm going through every car in the game, doing 400 meter dashes. Last year I did a max speed test for every car, but I actually was kind of curious how different the top cars would be on a 400 meter dash versus the max speed test, because some cars are really fast off the line but have a crappy top speed no matter what you do. So I'm kind of curious to see how different the lineup is using all these cars. So I think it should be good. I'll see how fast these cars are. So far, I mean, I went through there briefly the ways that I made the car. I showed you my top 10 list from the previous part, and so I'll probably go for about 20-ish minutes into this video, and then I'll end it so that we can keep it not really long or anything. But now we're moving on to the Nissan Z Concept. I'm pretty sure this car was only in Gran Turismo 3, maybe in Gran Turismo Concept or like 4 Prologue or something. But eventually, the 350Z actually came out, and so then they didn't need the concept anymore. But I kind of liked the concept because it was pretty sick. It's a good looking car. I just noticed that the hubcaps have the Nissan logo on, which is pretty sick. I don't think that I've seen a lot of cars do that in the past. So, yeah. But this is the Nissan Z Concept. Most of the lineup right now of my top 10 are rally cars. So it's going to be kind of hard for like road cars nowadays to pass. And this is kind of the reason why I was doing this, is I'm curious to see how long it takes for the rally cars to all get off of the top of the lineup here. Because the rally cars are not good on max speed tests. Rally cars are generally not a very good car. Even when you max the speed and all that, they're slower. They just are because of the way that they're built. And no matter how much you shift it, it won't undo the way the car was originally designed. So then it's interesting to see that those cars are at the top of my lineup now, and so we'll kind of monitor that. So I'm assuming that it'll take until I get to like really powerful race cars that those rally cars will actually get off that lineup. So now we're on the Griffith 500, and it's the same stuff. I need the cars none of these cars are going to be breaking the lineup until they basically get into the 10s. So if a car is over 11 seconds, probably not going to be very good, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching these videos, by the way. I just really appreciate it. These have been really fun to make, and it's been fun making Gran Turismo content for the last 2.5, 3 years. It's kind of nuts to think about that. These videos this little series here has been very reflective of how grateful I am for the channel and how grateful I am for each of y'all who watch these videos. They're very fun to make, and it's cool to kind of get feedback from people. So thank y'all for your support constantly. I love it. Now we're on to the Audi S4, and it's actually pretty quick off the line. Another little mini theory I'm curious about in this game is every all-wheel drive car going to basically be the best at doing this? Because so far, a lot of the top cars, and the Audi S4 obviously right there is included, cars that are all-wheel drive can get off the line way faster than other cars. I mean, of course there's exceptions, but generally the all-wheel drive cars are really good at accelerating 0 to 60. And so when you have situations like that, it makes it so that they're very susceptible to destroying everybody in a 400 meter dash. So it's just kind of little things I'm curious about, and I have never tested, and I haven't seen anybody really try this type of thing, but we'll just see. We'll see, because the Audi S4 there, I was not expecting it to be so good. And right off the line, you can just tell when they're not all-wheel drive, you can see that they accelerate slower. Like this Roof 3400S is looking great, but it's kind of slow off the line, so I don't think it's going to beat. It didn't beat the Audi S4, but it might not even place. And it didn't. So we're just going to keep moving through. I'm going through all of it. I mean, obviously, as the cars get faster, we get more cars done in these videos. So I guess that's kind of a perk to getting faster cars, and it gets more interesting. Now we're on to the Mercedes-Benz CL600. It's also a very heavy car, so I kind of don't think it's going to be good. It might be good, but I kind of doubt it. No offense to the Mercedes. It's got a good top speed, but just at that 0 to 400 meter dash is not going to be easy for cars like this that are super heavy. So this is the type of thing that I've been curious about, is just like seeing how these cars move, and I just always really liked the way Gran Turismo 3 was, you know, geared and wired, and the way that the mechanics were in the game. It's just a very, very good game. And yeah, that Mercedes kind of sucked. 12 seconds. I mean, there's a lot of cars that were way better than that a long time ago. Pretty sure like the Elise was faster than that, and that car is like so much weaker compared to that one. Now we are on to the Aston Martin DB7 Vantage Coupe, looking really good. It's a good looking car for sure. The Aston Martins have always looked fantastic. They just are, I mean, again, this is going to be another car that's probably going to be really slow, not very good off the line, but it sure looks pretty good in that Aston Martin blue. Pretty sure the Vantage Coupe was also in Gran Turismo 1 and 2, and so it's kind of cool to see how they updated the look for 3, because it just looks so sick. But yeah, that was a pretty crappy run for the Aston Martin, so it looks good, but boy, 12 seconds. Over 12. That was worse than the CL600, and the CL600 was in a position where you'd think that that was terrible, and then you find out you have the next car being even worse with more power. So now we're going to move on to the TVR Tuscan Speed 6. This is another very good looking car that in real life apparently sucks and breaks all the time, but in Gran Turismo it's great. This actually might be one of the ones that can break through. So far, only the Audi S4 I think is the one that's made it. I can't even remember, but those cars have been kind of uneventful so far, which is pretty funny. But yeah, the Tuscan's a good car. It's very light, so I think it'll be one of the ones that at least. Well, actually, I don't think that's going to be it, because 11. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we got 2 placements now out of like 8 cars, so it's better than nothing. Eventually, we'll start to see a lot of improvement, but these are the cars that are like that weird halfway point between being like really fast road cars and, well, actually that's just kind of what they are in terms of max speed, but they're not very fast on that quick little bit. So far we only have had the S4 and the TVR Tuscan. Now we're going on to the Camaro Z28 or Z28 or whatever. I don't know why people say it differently, but I'll just say Camaro Z28 or Z28. This car will probably not be one of the best because the 90s Camaro was also not a very good car. It was okay, but it just wasn't best. So, yeah, that's not very good. 11 seconds, almost 12. Better than the Vantage, better than the Mercedes CL600, but not very good. So we'll keep moving on. Let's see what we're going on to now. Okay, we're on to the Ford GT40 race car. So this thing's gonna kick butt, because I think right now the Ford GT40 road car is the best car that I've driven so far, and that was like in the middle of last part. So yeah, probably gonna kick its butt. It better. I would be very surprised if the race car did not beat the road car off the line. So it's accelerating extremely fast. It looks like it's gonna be doing just fine, but we'll continue to monitor here. All right, 10.164. I think that's gonna be the best. Yeah, definitely. So I'm actually really impressed with how good the road car was compared to the race car. That is a very close second for the road car. But interesting. again, all good things. All the reasons why I'm doing this is because I'm just curious to see what cars are quick off the line and what cars are pretty terrible off the line. And I'm learning that a lot of the luxury cars, which, I mean, this isn't surprising. The luxury cars generally are heavier, so they're not as quick off the line. They might have a really good top speed, but their acceleration usually is a little bit subpar. And I'm kind of hoping for one diamond in the rough here just to see which of the luxury cars is really good. But so far, of the majority of them, they haven't been very good. This Jaguar might be better because it was quicker off the line there, but we'll see. I still get the vibe that it's just not going to be. Yeah, I mean, 11,642. That's not even that good compared to the other ones. They've all kind of been around that late 11s, early 12s. So, but the Jaguar was good. I mean, these cars are good. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just surprising to see something so powerful but not be able to hold the line. Now we're on to the Mustang SVT Cobra R. I also don't see this one being very quick in a 400 meter dash, but I'm going to give it a shot just like I have everything else, and we'll see what it can do. Because hey, if I would love to be proven wrong in one of these situations where I'm like, okay, this car's going to be terrible, and then it kicks everyone's butt, and it's going to be great. That would be awesome. I'm not sure when that will ever happen, but I'm hoping for it. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Yeah, okay, that's going to be over. Yep, over 12 seconds. So that's also not very good. Poor thing. I mean, these cars are good. I've used most of these in the wins, but yeah, we're just going for a very different style, and this is why I'm doing this. Let's see, what's our next car here? Our next car will be the Nismo GTR LM Road Car R33. This is the car that's basically the mascot for the games. It was in the first Gran Turismo 1's opening cutscene, and they always use it. It's a very good car. Well, actually, it's really not, but it looks really cool. It only has 290 something horsepower as the road version of it. But I always wondered this about these Gran Turismo games. So they have the GTR LM Road Going version. They've had this car since GT1. In GT1 and 2, this car had a racing modification. And it was in GT1, it was the Cure and the ZXL Skyline. And then in GT2, they actually put the LM race version that was in GT1 as the racing modification for this car, which would make way more sense. But then after that, they got rid of that car. I always wondered why they removed the race car version of that car, because it was in the first two games and everyone loved it. I never really got why they did that. Anyway, now we're moving on to the Mazda RX-7 Type RZ. This is a very, very good car. This one might actually be on the list here. I'm kind of getting that vibe that the Mazda RX-7's one because they're so freaking good. We'll see. I would love to be proven around that, but we'll see. Again, I could be very wrong. We've only had 3 cars get on the top 10 this video so far, and we're 13 minutes in, so I think that's going to be on there. 10, 8, and 9, I'm pretty sure that's going to be one of them. Okay, good. Yes. Nice. So now we have a few more. That is now, what, 4 cars out of 10 that are on the top 10 list here. So we'll keep going. I think if this one did it, then the other one's going to as well, the Type RS. I don't really know the difference between the Type RZ and the Type RS, but there is apparently a need to name both of them and have them be different. I will use the RS now, and I will assume that it'll also break old limits here, and we'll actually get some people, another car on the top 10 here. It'll be funny to see how this one has largely been unchanged. And I mean, as we're moving up, eventually we'll start to get to race cars, and we'll get to, other cars, so that it'll end up being fine, but it's just funny the way this one started. I'm actually surprised that one only got an 11,341, so that's actually a huge difference between those 2 cars. I kind of want to go back now and look at each and just be like, what the heck happened there? Because they're the same power, I think. Yeah, they are exactly the same. 6,600 RPM. 6,600 RPM. Did I mess something up here? 1088 for the weight. I'm very surprised that that was so much worse. So, well, that's fine. We'll move on. Now we're on to the Shelby Cobra. This could be really good or really terrible. I don't see it being in the middle. It just depends on that, you know, it's that initial moment. That's the most important part, is right when you hear the starting clock, what happens? Does the car start screeching like a crazy person and then not actually accelerate quickly, or does it just get right into the acceleration? That was decent. And also, I mean, it does really matter. I mean, with the 400 meters, you can, if you have a quick enough acceleration, you can increase it a lot. It's very possible to start. They didn't get it. Okay, well, never mind. But yeah, it is possible that if you have a slow start, you can recover a lot of ground. It's just a little. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this. I'm basically just doing a starting grid test. That's basically all that it is. Wait, is the F90 really that slow? Let me see if I need to change its oil or something. Okay, yeah. Okay, there's no way I'm using the F090 this quickly, but let's see if it actually is. So like, if that's that slow, that's gonna be the top car forever. Okay, wow, it really is the next car. That's right? Wow. Okay, well, get ready for the new champion. My goodness. I didn't realize that the F090S is so low in power. I mean, it's so freaking fast. It's gonna kill everybody. It's gonna break 10 probably. We'll hope I'm not yeah, I mean, that's so fast. Yeah, that broke 10. Okay, well, that's gonna be there forever. I was not expecting the F090 whatever to be that fast. Okay. Or that slow in power. Very good. Shows how good that car is. Alright, so now we're moving on to the Mine Skyline GTR N1 V-Spec. Alright, this will be pretty anticlimactic to follow after a Formula 1 race car. See how a Mine Skyline can do against... Again, a Mine Skyline would destroy a Formula 1... Actually, I don't know if that's really true. I think it would. I think the Mine Skyline would destroy it in a max speed test. I think it did. But it's just 400 meter dash. That is straight up for that Formula 1. The mines will still be pretty good. It's just going to be destroyed with that Formula 1. Alright, 10,982. It actually placed. Wow. So, it's still placed, which is hilarious because that was actually one of the few cars that has placed so far, but we're in a position now where I don't really know what to say about that. Alright, now we're on to the random Vertigo race car from like 97 that's only in Gran Turismo 3. How come they didn't put this car in later Gran Turismo games? Like, I would have loved to have seen the Vertigo race car in later games. Well, the 97 one. They put the 04 one in, and it looks just like this, but I'm like, couldn't have thrown in two Vertigos? Like, this one's so different. It's like they're totally different cars. I don't know why they never brought this one back. I actually kind of like this design more. It looks good. It wasn't very good on the line, though. My goodness. 11222. Okay. Well, it didn't place, but still, I always wonder that. Why did they not bring in the Vertigo 97? Like, that's such a unique look for the Vertigo, and then they just totally didn't do it again. Now we're on to the misspelled car. I think it actually is the Calibra, but in the menu it says Calibra, but I'm pretty sure it's Calibra. Alright, this will be my last car in this series. We'll end it on an iconic sounding Opel / Vauxhall. And then we'll go and check out our list, see what we what's been happening here, and we'll move on. Very funny to see how the Formula One was in this little section, because then it destroyed everybody. But we'll see who's in the top 10 now, because the Vauxhall actually did really great. That was a very good time. Got third. So we're going to go ahead and look through this. We have the Formula One, which will be in the front till forever. Then we have the Ford GT40 race car, and the Calibra took the place of the road car. We've got some more rally cars. The S4, the RX-7 Type RZ, more rally cars, and then that Autobahn Apex MRS. So it's pretty sick, good lineup. So now everyone's under 11 seconds now. So it's good stuff. But thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and enjoy